I normally don't uh, care very much or spend a lot of time discussing current events, especially racist attacks, politics, civil unrest, and whatnot, when it goes on in other countries. But this one in Toronto is so close to home, and it was so interesting to watch. I just had to cover this. So, a DMV worker somewhere around Toronto, I think, just up and attacks this Muslim lady. And the Muslim lady wasn't even saying anything besides, people heard you say something about brown people. But she had her phone up. I don't know.
I'm not racist. Why would I be racist? I'm not being reading in this line. Yes. Everybody heard you here. Yes. Speaking of racist comment about brown people. What did I say? You said fucking brown people. Okay, a lot of people heard that. I checked it out. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's not nice. Yeah, and neither is he. Hey! Don't fucking record me, bitch. It's not on my permission. That's not my permission.
What's happening here?
Miss?
Can someone take a stand in here? Someone who works in here, please?
She just hit her.
There's no security in here?
She just hit her.
She's in here.
She hit her. And you know that common names.
If you need it, I record it.
Yeah, no security because they probably normally don't need to worry about that shit in Canada.
I record it.
I think there's a part where it shows from her point of view.
Yeah. Can you just find a seat for me?
Yeah.
Really, you're going to be racist here in the drive test?
I'm not racist. Why would you say I'm racist?
I just said don't be rude. I didn't say anything else.
I'm not
We all are waiting in this line,
Yes.
and everybody heard you here making a racist comment about brown people.
What did I say?
You said fucking brown people. Okay, a lot of people heard that. I checked with others. It's not nice. It's not nice, it's not polite.
Yeah, and neither is he. Record me, bitch. It's not on my permission.
27-year-old Waterloo female has been arrested and charged in connection to a hate-motivated incident that took place at a drive test center in Kitchener. I don't know. It's weird with these things. You know, if a worker said something racist and everybody heard it, speak to a supervisor and have the other people confirm for you. I don't understand what the point was of bringing out the phone to confront her. That could be what led to, I don't know, getting the crap kicked out of her. I can't help but think if this shit wouldn't have happened if she hadn't have gone up to her with the phone and just asked to speak to a supervisor, especially if she had all those people to back her up. She's 27. Father Time has not been kind to her. Someone should say something to her meth dealer. Good stand-in for Gollum in the next Lord of the Rings remake. We wants it, we needs it, must have the preciouses. As someone a year older than her, I've never felt better about my physical appearance or general life choice. What a nice reminder we could all be doing worse. Maybe it's father time. Maybe it's methamphetamine. Okay. I think it's less father time and more her mether. Ooh, be me who's 27 but got confused for a high schooler earlier today. Hard drugs are no joke, kids. As a result of that investigation, 27-year-old Waterloo female was arrested and charged. Assault, theft under $5,000, assault with a weapon. I don't get it. Where does the theft charges come from? Time theft. She took on a lot more years than normal. There's the time police. Aw, it's not a GIF image? I think the time police are fucking hilarious. Looks like a meaty version of an enemy from Bloodborne. Theft for stealing a cell phone and assault with a weapon for throwing it at her. The smile she's got. You shouldn't be proud of being drugged out and stupid. This person is 27 in meth years. This dumbass could have had such a normal day. I don't know. I think maybe she's had enough normal days. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Getting kind of old. Listening to the meth jokes, and she won't learn a thing. She'll be even more racist. Because in her mind, it'll be the brown people's fault she was arrested. Canada doesn't fuck around with this shit. She'll keep going back to jail until they give her a long enough stretch that she learns. Willful incitement of hate is a serious crime in Canada. Other countries should follow their lead, especially the U.S. My data. Crack is whack, y'all. That's not my permission. What the fuck? She either doesn't know how to speak right, or her mind is going so apeshit she can't form coherent strings of words. I live in that area. Lots of crack and meth heads in the wild. It's wild. I went to high school with her. She was always an oddball hanging around the smoker's pit. Apparently she threw some computer shit at someone during class because she made them a picture and they didn't like it. Not surprised she did something like this. Weird that you're almost 30 and you still remember these people from high school. I don't know. Glad to see Smeagol try to get his life together by getting a driver's license. She swiped at that phone like it was the Precious. I'm afraid of a January 6th style right-wing attempted coup against Trudeau in Canada. And I fear that unlike the diverse U.S. Army, the less diverse Canadian Army is far more compromised by right-wing extremists. It does seem like our special brand of hate is moving up north. At least this woman will be charged with a hate crime. Does she live in dog years? That really sucks. And apparently, I saw on here, there's this news site that's trying to imply it was the Muslim woman who attacked the white lady. Oh, and this one's rich. This guy, I didn't even know what the hell was happening when I saw this video. This dude is on the expressway shouting racist slurs at two black women in the car next to him. To not post personal information because people are trying to figure out who this guy is. We'll figure it out sooner or later. You don't even need Reddit for that shit. But he ended up crashing his Jeep. I never thought this would happen to me, but here we are. Yeah, in Oakland, California. And he attempted to run them off the road. I'm sure they caught him already. And if they didn't, you know, what the fuck is going on? Okay. Hopefully they sent this recording to all major car insurers in their country. Insurance? That was aggravated assault enhanced with a hate crime charge. A lot of charges here. How about attempted murder when you try to run somebody off the road? Reckless driving, assault with a deadly weapon, attempted manslaughter, aggravated assault, hate crime, reckless endangerment. This guy gets caught, he's fucked. Lawyer here, there's no such thing as attempted manslaughter. Manslaughter itself is the reduced charge for murder, where there is no sufficient mens rea or state of mind to find that there was an intent to kill. Attempt is an inchoate crime, where there is maximum mens rea to commit a crime but failure to complete the act. Basically, there are two types of manslaughter. Involuntary, which is an accident, but it was due to reckless conduct, and voluntary, where there was desire to kill. Involuntary manslaughter is not intentional by definition. Voluntary manslaughter is trickier. It does require the intent to kill, but it's a reduced charge from murder because it requires a finding that the intent was negated due to severe emotional distress. Common examples are you saw your spouse in bed with another, you saw your dead child, etc. It cannot be attempt because there was no original intent. If there is an intent to kill sufficient to constitute the attempt to kill, it's murder. Also hit and run. He got into an accident and fled the scene with a deadly weapon. Who cares what race the victim is? It should be enough to put him away for a while. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm arguing this. But no one got physically hurt, so the police will sit on their ass, not do a thing, and toss the report in the trash. Not with this video out, they won't. Bold for someone driving around with their info on the front and back of his car. It's a Jeep thing. Got racist old whites going crazy. I once saw a Jeep with a Trump as Rambo sticker on it, where he's all muscly and shit like he never was in real life, carrying a big gun, which he has also never done in his life. It looks like a parody, but you know these people put it on with all seriousness. Ugh. Okay, I don't care who has a Jeep, who has a Wrangler. I don't give a fuck what piece of shit car you have. Someone was able to run his plate. It's on TikTok if you search for it. They show his house and Jeep in front of it because he's a registered sex offender. Oh my God. His version of events. I was run off the road by some black gang members because I'm white and a Trump supporter. Proceeds to open a GoFundMe for donations. Ka-ching from the right. How quickly would the Patriot Front pay for his damages and court fees? as soon as mommy gives them next week's allowance. Step 1, be a racist piece of shit. Step 2, seek sympathy from other racist pieces of shit. Step 3, profit. This is one of those what was the end goal moments. Okay, you got to say your slurs. Those women are still on the road and your car is fucked up. What the hell were you even trying to do? There is not an end goal. And I need to have an end goal for Reddit here. Yeah, like he could have just not done all that. Oh my fucking God. Swerves like a psycho at freeway speeds in the second squirreliest vehicle ever. Apparently he crashed but hasn't been charged. Oh, come on. City's community has been shocked by viral video making the rounds. Shocking video footage shows the driver of a Jeep shouting racist abuse at car passengers who film him. White man driving what appears to be a white Jeep Wrangler hurls racist abuse at the passengers, repeatedly using the N-word to screaming profanity. He is not watching the road. As of yet, no criminal case has been made, nor have any arrests after the Jeep video surfaced. Victims have not yet announced whether they raised a criminal case. Okay, that tells us a whole lot of nothing. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry you guys went through this. In all fairness, that license plate is very easy to read at the end of the video. Dude sounds like he's in an MW2 2009 lobby. When that op dude Police officer goes into a shift, what's he gonna tell everyone about the damage to his Jeep? Good one. Karma hit him like a wall. Oh, wait. Please continue to judge our city as long as you stay out of it. Yeah, don't worry. I don't think they care about it if they're calling it a piece of shit. This is shameful. Yeah. Stay trashy, Oakland. Okay. Yeah, I don't care so much about the video anymore as I really care about wanting to hear that this guy got arrested. Biker rage. Does someone fly off the back? Well-known prominent civil rights attorney jumps to conclusions about viral video of white woman stealing bike from a black man. Turns out she had the paid receipt for the bike. Everybody thought. Everybody mocked her. People on Reddit went batshit crazy. Over this shit. And then I guess today they found out she paid for the bike. Or at least her attorney is stating she had the receipt for the bike. This is not what I came here to see.
No, record him.
Help me! Please help me!
This is not your bike.
Please help me!
It's not your bike.
Please help me! Help! Please get off me!
Hey, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Please get off me!
Yo, don't not take it,
Bro, now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Hey, now you're not getting the bike, bro.
Help!
You're not getting the bike. I'm not.
Why you took his phone? What's wrong with you?
You're not
Don't touch
touching
his
my
phone. Do not touch his phone.
I'm not touching you. You putting your stomach on my hand.
No, dude, stop. No, dude, stop. No. I said no. I said sit down.
Please.
She's just crying.
You're not crying. You're not crying. I got
It's
your
my
video.
bike. I'm drunk.
Wait, you pulled it out? Hey, Hassan, you pulled it out? Hassan,
I don't give a fuck.
Hassan, you pulled it out?
This is my bike. It's on my account. Please move.
All right, so why don't we reset the bike?
I'm not resetting the bike.
It's his.
Reset it and pull it out on your account.
You're an actor.
I don't give a fuck.
Stop fake crying. This fake crying. Stop fake crying.
Hey, stop touching me. I don't touch you.
Hold up.
Hey, stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Why don't you take this bike?
Stop touching me.
I will.
Exactly. So take
Fuck
it.
out of here.
So take it.
You're stupid ass. Fuck out of here. Dumbass. Your baby gonna come out with
Wait, how you stop crying?
Fuck.
Not a tear came down, miss.
My dick.
Not a tear came down.
Yep, this is unacceptable. A white woman was caught on camera attempting to steal a city bike from a young black man in New York City. She grossly tried to weaponize her tears to paint this man as a threat. This is exactly the type of behavior that has endangered so many black men in the past. Readers added context. The white woman paid for the bike. The black teenagers robbed her of the bike. She had just gotten off of a long shift. She's pregnant. And she needed the bike to get home, I guess. Hospital worker come under fire after a video went viral showing her argue with teenagers outside her place of work. An ID badge from Bellevue Hospital after she tried to take a city bike from a black teen. City bikes are publicly available bikes that are left at various docking stations throughout New York City for anyone to rent for a small fee. Video shows the woman struggling to grab the handlebars away from the teen, who says he paid for the city bike. She shouts for help and the teen tells her, "This is my bike, it's on my account." The woman is seen trying to grab the teen's phone and tells him not to touch her. He replies she is the one touching him. The teens tell her, "You're not crying. How did you stop crying? Not a tear came out." Man who appears to also work at the hospital tries to intervene, and the video ends with the woman getting off the bike. Been viewed millions of times and was shared by prominent civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Bellevue released a statement saying they were aware of the incident. "We are reviewing the incident. New York City Health is committed to providing the highest quality of care to all New Yorkers with dignity, sensitivity, and compassion." And it's on Bye Bye Job, and Reddit had a fucking field day with this one. And then apparently, like today or yesterday, look, it's on Entitled Bitch, Crazy Human, American Fascism, and apparently it turned out, they keep saying it was already paid for on his account. Now they're saying she had the receipt. Turns out she has a paid receipt for the bike.
So they lied when they said they paid for it. Wonder if she can sue for defamation. This whole ordeal possibly jeopardized her career and her livelihood, because the news media and social media jumped to conclusions before the facts came out. Yeah, okay, here goes Twitter. Now they're all gonna take her side, just like that. Okay. What stage of capitalism is tipping a corporation for letting me scan and bag my groceries? I want that sticker. Blah blah. Those who don't learn from the ratio are destined to be ratioed again. Dude, I think you need to cut out this ratio shit. I got more likes, I got more views, so I'm right. Well, you have more followers. Of course, if you have more followers, more people are going to tend to look at your shit. Doesn't mean you're right. Teacher did not think this one through. Oh. Bike Karen was right after all. She has shown proof she paid for that bike. But he said he paid for the bike. Blah, blah, blah. She canceled payment because she couldn't take the bike. She then rented another one. How is this proof? How do we know it's her proof and not his proof? I think, the fact that they were trying to steal a bike from her now in the first place. If she had stolen something from them, they would have gotten pretty pissed off. They definitely would have noticed that. And of course, we've got people saying pics or it didn't happen. Here's pics. Nope, now the pics aren't good enough. Goalpost moving pieces of shit. I was doing laundry and my dumbass asked my wife why we have a high-heeled sock. That's a little kitty mitty. And here you go. Racist attack takes place on video. CP24 uses a screenshot that makes it look like the victim is the perpetrator, which has led to Islamophobic replies. Incredibly irresponsible journalism. That was probably their intent. You ever think of that? And people still bitching about Pokemon manga. How mangas are read from right to left. Okay. Oh, the criminal kitty. Reddit users harass innocent, tired, pregnant hospital worker after she's harassed by multiple men, try to dox her and get her fired from her job, accuse her of being racist without any real proof. Well, the proof was she apparently paid for the bike. Comments on original thread are heinous. Reddit vultures at it again. And the person who created the post went and hid. Par for the course. Doesn't matter. It's all over the fucking internet. They're all gonna hide. Aw, this me too kitty. Why is this in facepalm? I love this kitty. Oh, look at that cute little fuzzy baby. I want him. Aw, look at that happy, cuddly kitty. Oh yeah, these live streamers go to Nepal and they ended up getting arrested. Or at least one of them ended up getting arrested because they film themselves just walking around like hitting on underage girls. And in this video they asked some guy that was the girl's father if he'll give her up for marriage to him, and now they don't understand why they're being arrested. It's like, dude, I don't care if you're streaming it live. You went over to Nepal. You think it's a poor, backward ass country where, like, child prostitution is legal and all that shit. So you're kidding, but not really kidding. You wanted to see what you could get while you were over there, and you got your asses arrested for it. Ooh. I like that little white car. It's a little white hatchback. That's what I think I want. This fucking website. I have to look for mirror links on every video post. Because nothing fucking plays properly on Reddit. Yeah, I'm leaving this to consistently buffer and play while I go out on a little break. Oh my God. Okay. Let me go over this again now. Heard this was pretty brutal. Yeah. Apparently insurance doesn't exist in this universe. Holy shit. And just stand there, everybody. And just let him leave, right? Just curious if anyone knows, did this guy get an assault charge and will insurance still cover his car after? That looks like attempted murder. One punch probably would have been assault. But this shit, it's unfortunate somebody wasn't armed and had just shot him. I mean, there's 5 grown-ass men standing there and doing nothing. Okay, enough with the guns. Enough with murder versus not murder and what constitutes murder. Fuck you. That was not an assault. He didn't stop. Nobody stopped him. Maybe the driver didn't have insurance. Well, that's his fault, isn't it? Nope, he got off scot-free. Yeah, insurance will cover the car, and they'll cover the medical bills, and they'll cover a huge settlement on top of that. Yeah, that's the ironic thing. His insurance is going to drop his ass. If they don't, he'll be paying 5 times as much from here on out. If I were that dude in that blue car, his insurance would be paying me through the nose for that shit. Oh my God, I am sick. You know what? Any of these people were in that guy's situation, they'd be a fucking wad of gum on the pavement too. Arguing with each other about why they shouldn't intervene if they were there. I'd sue all of them too. Yeah, idiots are review bombing Cleopatra, the 1963 film, because they don't know what the fuck they're review bombing. Ew. School district says no pajamas for online class. What are they gonna do? Send them home? Dumb Redditors of facepalm rush to accuse woman of something without any proof. Yep. This country is falling apart under the Joe Biden administration. If President Trump isn't reinstated this very second, I will be leaving this country and moving to Alaska. Biden must announce his resignation by 11:59 p.m. tonight before the U.S. loses a valued citizen. This is too facepalm even for facepalm. There needs to be like an ultra idiot subreddit for this shit. All the things wrong with this. Aw, poor Matt Walsh. He's decided Karen is now an offensive term. Somebody must have called him a Karen. My wife bought me a laser star projector and my cat proceeded to punch me in the balls. Oh, anything with the cute little kitties I love. Okay, Reddit, whenever you're ready. I am really starting to hate this fucking site. Arrested and denied bail in Nepal for hitting on minors.
Are you the one we're supposed to speak to about our friends?
Not mature?
Not mature enough to date?
No, only read class 10.
Yeah, that's all they fucking did. They drove around.
But he still has his phone, though.
They hung around Nepal. Just hit on minors. Tried to get with underage girls. And, you know, and they stream this shit. I'm sure they're gonna say, oh, it's just for the lulz, bruh. Or whatever. No, you're in Nepal. You think it's like, maybe they confused it with Thailand or something. They thought they could get with some super young chick there.
So he's not totally... Nepali jail is probably worse than Indian jail. Because Nepal, I feel like, is a more poor country. Since he was 15. I mean, probably in jail. Like, homeless is probably in a cell right now. And I don't know if Sus, maybe he snuck the phone in, maybe he's in a cell too.
Maybe someone showing up in person will help out. And hopefully they don't try to fleece me and take all my cash and Huh?
Arrested.
Arrested, yes. Wait here? I can wait inside? Okay. My friends were arrested. Okay. Don't shoot. Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Yo, Sonny, are you here for suspenders?
Yes, man.
You mind if I join you?
आज अफिसरको आज लगभग आज आउट छ क्या हप्ता मेकिङ नोट पाउँछ अनि यसरी रातिमा
Right? And unclean.
All their other streamer bras are getting together, thinking what? They could just show up and say, yeah, we're like American, and like, yeah, we were just screwing around. So, like, can you let our friends out now so we can just finish enjoying our vacation, hitting on all of your underage girls? They're at least going to be in jail overnight till they see a judge the next day. Yeah, that's like fuck around and find out for real right there. Guy pretends to pour gasoline on cars as a prank. Gets confronted by senior citizen with a gun. Love how they try to be tough afterwards. That was my favorite part. Oh man, I have to see this. No mirrors. I need a mirror because Reddit sucks with videos. Big time. Fucking Reddit.
Come on, man. Burning your car down, bro. Fuck your car, man.
It's just a prank, bro. Dude, with people getting shot for walking up onto the wrong porch, pulling a prank designed to antagonize people or make them fear for their lives is just a whole new level of stupid. Yeah, that it is. All this bullshit going on in our country. And people are just taking it as an opportunity to do shit on purpose as a prank. That's it. I'm going to YouTube. Fucking hate this Reddit bullshit. No, I don't want shorts.
Fuck your car, man. It's over. All of this. Yeah. huh? Why you want to do it? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Hey, water.
It's water. It's prank. Smell it. It's
It
water.
better be water, partner, or you're one dead son of a bitch. You stay out of this. I don't want to do that.
It better be water, partner. This old white guy thinks he's John Wayne.
You almost died, you stupid son of a bitch. Fuck you, pussy.
That's it. What a bitch of a kid. Low-key wish he got shot. Nothing of value would have been lost. I really wish that interaction went differently. Bro was testing the limits of BLM on the wrong grandpa. Very dangerous game to play. He should have been charged with a crime. Yeah. People are gonna die doing these pranks. Not too smart. Just make these kinds of pranks illegal and be done with it. Society has enough fucking problems. That's probably the reason they won't ever make these pranks illegal. They don't even make laws to fix the problems we have. You think they're gonna give a fuck about pranksters? Some of these people don't know how close they are to dying doing shit like this. Now this old man actually showed some restraint, better than anyone with sense. Doing this is already stupid, but in a country like the US, where everyone and their mother owns a gun, is extra stupid. You know, and what if it was actually real gasoline and that guy like shot his gun over the hood so the kid would get shot and his truck would blow up? You're in Texas and this old guy has a ranch plate. You guys really need to start paying attention. These videos should just get taken down and they should get IP banned. Well, this is where, you know, the site has a lot to do with it. The site should see shit like this and kick him off. You know, everybody, if everyone does their fucking part, Exactly. This prankster should be charged with multiple crimes. You're putting people in fear of grave bodily harm. Next step was he's going to pretend to light the car on fire. That lighter may as well be a gun to anyone in or next to that vehicle. Justifiable defense to shoot him before he lights the car on fire. It's just water. I thought you were going to light my car on fire while I was still in it, you silly goose. You got me. No, and you want to know something? The pranksters know people are going to get pissed off. And really justifiably pissed off when they do this shit. Because they're making it look like they're about to murder somebody. So that's the part that I look forward to for these prank videos, is when they get the shit beat out of them, or they get their phones or their mics ripped out of their hands and thrown in the fucking ocean. Start putting them away. That'll slow this shit down pretty fast. Just shoot the fuck anyway. Literally nobody cares. Kids are getting shot in the head for playing in the backyard. What a dumbass. Here's the obligatory Why Every Prank Goes Wrong by Cody Johnson when he worked for Cracked. Enjoy. Ugh, Cracked. They're still up. I thought they would have been, like, bankrupt by now. Things that aren't
red leather,
prank-
yellow leather. Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Okay. Yeah, we can just get started whenever. This is sort of an important one.
Welcome. You just got pranked. Welcome to You Just Got Pranked. I'm pranking. Thanks for watching You Just Got Pranked. Those have been pranks. F that person. And welcome to the end credits to You Just Got Pranked. But before we roll them, I do want to talk to you a little bit about pranks. What they are, how you can stop doing what you think they are, just general prank stuff. So let's look at the definition of the word prank. What does the word prank mean? By the end of this video, probably not much. I'm gonna say it a lot. I'm gonna say prank.
Okay,
I'm gonna repeat prank, use a lot of form. Subjective. I don't think pranks are really funny. I just don't get it. But you might. And I'm not here to tell you what's funny. And you're not gonna tell me that I'm not funny. But
yes, I am.
The world they live in. They look at something and they go, what? Or experience something. He's Googleable. I do not care enough to tell you his name. And in this prank, he's approaching a woman. Before he reaches her, he sneezes real big, and the trash cans go flying everywhere. It's pretty funny. It looks like a cartoon. And the woman is like, what? Did you just see that? Did you do that? Like a fool would. She appears foolish because we've heightened the reality in which she lives, and now she doesn't understand it. So let's look at another prank. This is by the same prankster. Still Googleable. And this video is called Killing My Own Kid. And then the word prank in all caps. 2 exclamation points. And in this video, there's this boy with a wife and children. And the boy tricks his wife into thinking that he has accidentally tossed his youngest child over a banister and onto the floor below. So it's pretty funny already. But then the wife screams and runs downstairs to see if her child is dead. So I ask you, who is the fool in this prank? Is it the wife who stays with the boy that she married? I would say no. Maybe you have a different opinion. But a fool would probably just go, wait, what? Dopa-dopa-doo. That's what fools say. Is it me for not getting it? It's just a lie. Lies aren't pranks. If this was a list, you know what? It is now. The 5 things that are not pranks. Number 5, lying. Here's a kid who pranks his dad by telling him that he got a girl pregnant. And the dad flips out, a little disproportionately, but it's not a prank. He just got lied to. Lies aren't pranks. Number 4, just being like a mean jerk. And this can range from going to Target and
taking 3.5 minutes to get to the list.
Items from people's carts like a jerk, or going up to people, grabbing their food and taking a bite out of it like a jerk. Here's a compilation video of pranks gone wrong. And here's a person walking up to another person at a pool and trying to shove them in the pool, and they fall in the pool. Here's another one of someone about to kick a chair from underneath the person, and they fall over instead. There's a lot of falling over, and every one of these starts with the original prank, I'ma shove you down the ground, or I'm gonna get you on the ground in some other way. Now, I get it. Fools fall all the time, because they don't get it. They're idiots. They're walking around like, what are feet? I don't know. I'm a fool. But anyone can be tripped. Anybody can be shoved to the ground. Is it foolish to have an unavoidable thing happen to you? Are you a fool for getting shoved to the ground? I would posit that the fool in this scenario is the person who walked up to someone else, shoved them on the ground, and pointed and went ha 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 ha, dopa dopa doo. That's fool talk. But I'm only positing that to you. I can't hear what you're saying back to me. This isn't a dialogue. Sorry. Also, isn't this just bullying? You're being mean, but there's a camera there, so don't worry about it. I can go to a pool, and I can shove a person into a pool, and I can walk away, and then I'm a bully. Or I can go to a pool, shove someone in the pool, and go, just kidding, and then I'm a prankster. That's not right. Number 3, bothering people. Here's a prank where this guy just puts a feather on a stick, walks behind people, and tickles their ear until they go like that. That's not a prank. That's bugging people during their day. Or this couple that makes out on people. That's just bothersome. There are these videos where people walk up to others in the street and commenters will suggest things to do to them. Essentially, go bother people, but we get to choose how. Is that a prank? Who's the fool in that scenario? The jerk, or just some stranger that some jerk is messing with? Also, in this video, it's kind of sexual harassing. Like, this woman will just go up to other women and get up in their personal space and then try to get them to kiss her. Like, that's weird. If she were a man, that, you know what? Those videos do exist. Here are videos where guys just walk up to girls and trick them into kissing them, and they call it a prank. Number 2, this creepy sexual harassment kind of stuff. Ignoring the creepiness, what is the prank? You're tricking someone into kissing you, and the joke is, what? Not ignoring the creepiness. Check this out. So watch this woman get kissed by this boy, and look at how she feels about it, and watch what he does. Oh, it's so gross, right? It's, ew, what is he doing? Like, that's, oh God, that's so disgusting. Stop it. Number 1, racism.
A nickel. He's a nickel right there. Dude, yo, chill. Dude, it's a prank. It's a prank.
So that's a video in a series of videos called Pranks Gone Wrong in the Hood. Sorry. Pranks Gone Wrong in the Hood. And when they say in the hood, they actually mean any black person anywhere. They just do this at parks and stuff, and basic streets. So we've already been lied to twice. And the other lie, gone wrong. This prank didn't go wrong. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. You're not surprised that you went up to a person and used a word that on purpose sounds like another word that has hundreds of years of pain and anger attached to it. You're just being a jerk in a way that you apparently can get away with. That's why it's fine if you go up to a person.
Okay, oh my God, I'm about to blow my fucking brains out. Thanks a lot, dude, for wasting that 6 minutes of my life. Yes, we get it. Just a prank, bro. I don't know. What the fuck? I have to get up early tomorrow. I am stuck going to my folks tomorrow, so I'm taking off. Maybe I will play some more Resident Evil 4 tonight. See ya.